Today, I want to speak to those of you out there who are dealing with a loved one who is struggling with addiction. Whether the addiction is in its first stages or has been ongoing for decades. I know from experience that the journey that you are either on or about to embark on is a absolutely horrible experience. I call it the highway to hell. The highway that no one wants to be on, yet becomes more crowded with every passing day, and it is almost impossible to get off of. Even though you are not the one struggling with an addiction, you are in a struggle yourself, one to keep your sanity. My name is Betsy Wessinger, and I am a family addiction recovery coach. Although I have taken all the classes available to me on this subject, the credentials that make me an expert in this field come from my own personal experience with my daughter's 5-year struggle with heroin addiction. I can help you by sharing with you what I have learned. Now, watch this video until the very end, because I am going to reveal to you what I think are the two main priorities you should have if you are supporting a loved one who is struggling with addiction. Let's dive right in. The first thing you should be doing to better support your loved one and keep your sanity is to practice self-care. You must take time to take care of yourself so that you will be available should an emergency arise or any situation that would require your presence. During my daughter's addiction, I barely slept. I skipped meals. I was constantly on the computer all night. And if I would get a call about a possible location of my daughter, I would hop in my truck and I would go wherever I had to go to check out the lead. I was a hot mess. Self-care is not selfish. It's necessary. Take regular breaks and ensure that you're eating properly and getting enough sleep, and engage in activities that rejuvenate you. Think of it like putting on your own oxygen mask first before helping others. You can't pour from an empty cup. You just can't. Next, you must accept that there is nothing in this world that you can do to change their minds or make them choose recovery and a better life over addiction. This was incredibly hard for me to accept. I spent needless time, tears, and money thinking I could change her mind. But recovery has to come from within the person who is struggling. Instead of trying to control the uncontrollable, focus on what you can do. Be a source of support and provide information and set healthy boundaries. This acceptance will save you a lot of heartache and help you manage your expectations. Educating yourself about addiction is crucial. Learn everything that there is to know about addiction. And always try to protect your loved one's life until they are ready for recovery themselves. Understanding the nature of addiction will help you empathize better and respond more effectively. The next step is to locate and reach out to your family recovery community organization. These organizations are there to help you, not judge you. Don't be like me, too proud or too ashamed to ask for help. These reasons kept me from these support organizations until toward the end of my daughter's addiction. And that is when I found the help that I had so desperately needed all along. Support groups can provide you with emotional support and provide you with practical advice and a sense of community. You are not alone in this, and connecting with others who understand your experiences can be incredibly therapeutic. One of the most challenging but necessary steps in setting healthy boundaries. Learn to say no and stop taking things so personally. Boundaries are essential for your well-being and for the well-being of your loved one. They help create a clear line between supportive behavior and enabling behavior. Explain to your loved one what your boundaries are and why they are important to you. For example, you might set limits on financial support or define what behaviors are unacceptable. Stick to those boundaries consistently. In conclusion, addiction is a journey filled with uncertainties, complexities, and horrors that can easily rip a family apart. Sometimes it feels like a challenge to bring your loved one back from the grip of addiction, but it is possible. The number one thing that you must do to successfully get your loved one back is to never give up. Stay strong and healthy and set healthy boundaries. And remember that taking care of yourself is just as important as supporting your loved one. With the right approach and support, you can navigate this difficult journey and help your loved one find their way back to recovery. If you have a loved one struggling with addiction and would like to share your story, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you.